Hi there, Dr. Shelby Wall from Evolve Chiropractic in Woodstock. I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself and my journey into chiropractic. So I am from a small town in eastern Iowa called Monticello. I was born premature, so I was a very tiny baby when I was born, and right after my parents took me home, they realized I was a very colicky baby. I would not keep a bottle down, and being premature and very small, my parents were concerned. And so they took me to my pediatrician, and my pediatrician basically just told them, just keep giving her the bottle, she'll take it eventually, it'll be fine. But my parents, being I was their first kid, were very concerned, and so they ended up taking me to the local chiropractor because they were told to go there by some friends, and so they took me. I got my first adjustment when I was just 3 weeks old. I had taken 2 bottles right after that and fell asleep, and ever since then I've been going to the chiropractor. As a kid growing up, I was very involved in sports. I have been involved as a gymnast and a dancer since I was 3 years old. I have been growing up doing sports such as softball, volleyball, soccer, track. You name the sport, I probably did it. That being said, I fell down a lot. I was taking a lot of hits. And so my parents just always took me to the chiropractor because there was always something that I was saying was hurting or aching, and the chiropractor always just made it feel better. I was also one of those kids that was very bad about doing the self-adjusting, and one day I woke up and I went to go crack my neck, and I felt a zing down the side of my neck, and I thought I paralyzed myself. I was terrified, and so my dad ended up taking me to the chiropractor. They used some sort of machine on me. I later learned out that it was a TENS unit or a stim machine. And since then, I have been very good about not cracking my neck because that was a terrifying moment in my life. But again, it was something that had happened, and I was able to go to the chiropractor. They knew exactly how to take care of me, and I knew exactly how to make me feel better. So growing up, I always knew I wanted to help people, and that is what got me started into the profession of chiropractic. I want to help people feel better. I want to help people overcome the pain and the injuries that they're having currently in order to do the things that they want to do and love to do. Growing up in a family with lots of ailments, I knew the chiropractor was able to help my family feel better and continue doing the things that I loved, such as sports, continued my mom doing the things that she loved, such as teaching and being a mother in general, and just knowing how to take care of each and every one of us in the specific ways that we needed to be taken care of. So that's kind of my journey into chiropractic. What I love the most about chiropractic is it is an amazing ability to help people heal themselves. So without having that kind of necessary outside intervention, so you can really take control of your own health and take control of your own healing. I love using chiropractic as a tool for healing, such as the different modalities that we have. So going to school, I knew I wanted to be able to help as many people as possible. So I learned as many techniques as I can. So I learned everything from activator to flexion distraction to SOT to all sorts of different things, because I want to be able to help as many people in as many ways as possible. My favorite story about helping somebody was actually my first patient in my student clinic at grad school. So as a student who is new into their adjusting career, we got to adjust other students. And this other student was actually one of my friends that I had started helping out, and they had immense lower back pain and almost turning into sciatica. And at about 26 years old, they should not have been having those issues. I had just taken my flexion distraction course, or F&D, and I was like, you are a perfect candidate for this, so let's use this technique on you just to see if it helps. And within 4 visits, they started to feel better. And I specifically remember them telling me that they had lived with this pain for so long that it just became a constant in their life. And when it first hurt them, it was probably like a 9 or 10 on the scale of pain. But the more constant it had been, it just kind of sat down at like a 7 or an 8. So it never really went away, but it was just like a 7 or an 8 constantly throughout their life. And after that 4th visit, they were like, it's finally gone down to about a 3. So hearing that they had lived with that for most of their life was astonishing to me. And the fact that we could use chiropractic to help them feel better and get out of that constant pain to something they never knew was possible before was just amazing to me. So that is my short story into chiropractic and what I love the most about it.